Hi there, my name's John McCarthy, and I am pleased to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let me tell you, things are fixing to get fun right now.
Sounds like fun already. We're into some match play golf here today. This is looking like a good time.
All right, let's get this going.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
And 28 feet from the cup. This one's breaking pretty hard right to left. Starting this one out pretty good.
Oh, birdie putt as well. That could have been good.
And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. It's breaking to the left, I think. And as he gets that one to drop, that will win the hole for him. And your friend will be 1 up after the first hole of this one. The 11th hole is a par 5. Okay, give this a smash. There we go. Nice contact on that one.
Let's see what he does here. He's got about 220 yards to go.
Taking a look at the elevated green from here. This is your eagle putt. Come on now. Let's get this one to go. Look at this one breaking pretty hard to the left here. Oh. And if this next putt drops, you'll go 2 up. Looks like a bit of a break in this one to the right. I think he's put it on a good line. Oh, and the putt doesn't drop. He's not going to like that.
Good luck here. 8 feet to the cup.
Okay, he's left with this to have the hole. All right, yeah, we'll give him that one and head to the next. And that hole will be halved. Okay, par 3 here on the 12th. They've gone with the 6-iron on this one. Looking forward to see what you do here. Ooh, look at this thing.
Good job. He's got a long putt to contend with here. What will happen?
I think this one's going left to right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Continues to look good. Oh, and he gets that to drop.
And sink this next putt, and you'll grab that birdie. And that hole will be halved.
Okay, 13th hole. We got a par 4. Let's go. Oh, yeah, off the downslope. This is going to chase out. All right, let's send it. Beauty of a swing there. All right, you caught the downslope. Let's see how far this baby runs. It was a good one.
He's got about 105 yards to go here.
Oh, yeah, this one's heading for the green. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. That was good.
Here's his 6-foot putt.
All right, this is for the bird. Score. Your opponent is going to let you have that putt, and we're going to go to the next hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, now for the par 5 14th. Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure. Here we go. Let's let this one go. Okay, I'll accept that. We've got about 2:15 to go from here. And here he goes from the green side, rough. And nicely done from the rough. And here's a putt from 17 feet out. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving left to right. This one's on a good line. Nicely done. And that hole's halved. Okay, 15th hole is next. This one's a par 5. This one's fairway bound. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Got a good bounce on that one. This has got to chase out. That was good stuff. And good luck with your second here on the 15th. Well, you're doing all right this hole on the green, under regulation. That's good work. Best of luck on this one. We've got a lot of real estate to cover here. 7-foot putt coming up. That's in there. It's your 4th birdie of the day. And if he sinks this next putt, he's going to go 2 up. And he's got that one to drop, and that will win the hole. All right, your opponent is 2 up for the match. Okay, here's the 16th. It's a par 3. Okay, let's see what you do here. And that bunker will be in play. Let's not get in that. There we go. Good shot. Okay, this is a very long putt for him. I think this one's breaking to the left. And that's not a bad effort. We got this putt to win the hole. Going up the hill and to the left. Oh, come on. Come on, ball. Okay, you've got this one for par. And if he sinks this next putt, it's going to go dormy. And your friend is just 1 up after that hole. All right, let's see what we can do off the tee here. It's a long par 4. Fairway slopes away from us up around the landing area. Nice. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Catching the downslope here. This should chase out. And he sets up around 165 yards out. All right, you might want to club up a little bit. We have an elevated green. That'll do for the approach. This putt's around 19 feet away. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, just missed. All right, you'll take this hole if you sink this putt. I think this one's going left to right. This putt's going. Great work. That's your 5th birdie today. And we are all square after that hole. Okay, lengthy par 4 ahead of us here. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. All right, this one's about 125 yards out.
take a look at this right here.
Time for our second shot here on number 18. We're on the green with that one. Well done. And this one is from 23 feet. Looks like this one starts off straight enough, but then it should go to the right. Oh, look at this thing. Continuing on its line. Oh, somehow it doesn't go. And this next putt to win the match. And this one is over. Unfortunately, you didn't end up on top today. But you know what? That's the way it goes. All right, that's going to do it for me. Thanks for playing, and we will see you soon. Hi there, my name is John McCarthy, and I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. I got good vibes about the day. I think we got good things ahead. Looks like it's just the back nine of this course on the docket today. Let's get this going. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And here we go with his second shot. And this is about 170 yards to the pin. Okay, here's your putt for birdie. This one's going uphill and to the right. Oh, no. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. Okay, he's going to win the hole with that one. And after that hole, your friend is one up for the match. And here we go, par 5, 11th hole. All right, bombs away. Let's hit that fairway. Nice drive, just striping it. And he's around 235 yards out. Let's see what he does. Okay, and he couldn't hang on to the fairway, just barely into this first cut. Here's our second shot on hole number 11. And you just barely snuck into the first cut. Oh, that chip almost went. Okay, let's get out of this greenside rough. Oh, man. Wanted that chip to go. He's got about a 3-footer here. And you've got this to have the hole. And ripping out a birdie after bogeying the last. That's what I like to see. And that hole will be halved. And now we head over to the par 3 12th. All right, interested to see what you have in store for us here. Nice shot. That'll do. This putt is incredibly long. I personally don't have faith that he's going to do it. But let's tune in. Let's see what's going to happen. All right, he swung this one out to the left. Okay, this putt, and you can win the hole. This one's just breaking hard to the left. So far, so good. Looking very good. Oh, it doesn't go down. Oh, no. Okay, he's got this left for par. All right, need to get this putt down. This is to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. And the 13th hole is before us. This one's a par 4. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Okay, full sand. Let's go. And this one's going to chase out a bit, I think. Caught the downslope. We'll take those all day. He looks to be about 130 yards away. And we're about 115 yards away. Great job on that approach. And 14-foot putt for him. This one's breaking left to right. Oh, almost in there. And this putt for the birdie. Boom, in there and winning the hole in the process. Well done. This match is all square after that hole. The wind's picked up here, blowing right to left. Just a pure swing. Oh, needs to hold on to the fairway. Might be dangerous. All right, let's see how he does. 7-iron on display here. Okay, he's in the green side rough here. Oh, he almost dropped the chip. Here we go. Green side rough. We got this. Go, 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 go. And after that one, you are 1 up in the match. And a heads up this hole. We got a tailwind blowing with the ball. All right, let's see what he does on this one. And this shot's about 175 yards out. All right, this is his second. Okay, 35 feet from the cup. This putt's going left to right pretty hard. Oh! And if they sink this putt, we'll be back to all square. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. And that's going to do it for his birdie. And after that one, we're all square. And now the par 5 16th hole. All right, let's let her fly. Let's go. Okay, we are about 245 yards out from here. Just in the green side rough here. Oh, just missed the old chip there. And this putt's going to put him 1 up. I think this one's going left to right. Oh, no, it's right by the hole. And this putt is for your birdie. Let's do this. Just, yeah, a little too much on there.
And this putt right here will put him at 1 up.
All right, now that you've conceded that putt, we'll head to the next hole. We got a par 4 here on the 17th. So this tee shot should work. All right, let's send this ball away. Yikes. That's going to work just fine on the approach.
$11 feet to the cup for him.
Yeah, so it's going a bit to the right. And he gets it to drop, and that's his birdie. All right, sink this one to have the hole. Just a slight little break in this one to the left, I think. And that hole will be halved. Okay, and now we've arrived at number 18. This one's a par 4. Looks like this one will be safe in the fairway. Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. This fairway looks like it has a bit of a downslope in the landing area. Great swing. All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot. Ooh, that will play. All right, this one's around 155 yards from the pin. This one's going left. You'll be all right there. And now this from 13 feet. It looks like this one's breaking right to left.
And if he sinks this next putt, he walks away with the win.
And after that, he's all done.
And this one is over. You couldn't pull out the win today. Just getting beat by your friend who is 1 up at the end here.
Okay, that will do it. Good stuff out there on the course. Hopefully, we'll see you again soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and let me be the first to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25, par 4, first hole as we start our day today. All right, load this one up and get that into the fairway, and then we'll move on from there. Okay, time to send it. That was powerful. And he's got about, I'd say 145 to the pin. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. And second shot on the 10th coming up. Oh, yeah, that's going to do just nicely. Here we go. He's got some distance to cover. I'll give him that. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. I think he's on the right track here. Still going. Oh, and he gets it to drop. Here we go, birdie putt. And after that one, we are all square. Okay, par 3 here on the 11th. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here. Okay, let's see what you got here. Heading a little bit to the left on the approach. Way to go out there, looking good. And let's see what he does from the greenside sand. He's got about 7 feet to the cup from here. And this putt drops, you can go one up. That was nice. Back-to-back birdies. And after that one, you are one up. And not a long par 4 on this one. Oh man, there's a drive. Just smashed it. And he's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. Oh, close. Pretty close with that chip. And it's going to be all square if they sink this putt. This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right. Yeah, looks like he's put it on a good line here. Ooh, and he won't be able to make it drop. Here we go, birdie putt. All right, he needs this to go if he wants to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. 13th hole coming up. Well, you made good contact with that one. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Tee shot's looking decent. Okay, he's got around 215 yards to the pin. And here's our second shot on the 13th. Yeah, that'll work. Nice approach. All right, this is his third shot. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. This putt's tracking. Good work out there today. That's your 4th birdie so far. And you're 2 up after that one. Teeing off now in a long par 4. Nice shot. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Oops, out of bounds with that one. Okay, this one's about 135 to the pin. And chalk up another green in regulation. All right, he's coming out of the first cut of rough here. All right, this one's out of the rough, and it might have too much on it. And this will be for his bogey. All right, quite a putt you gave him there. No worries, though. We'll head to the next. All right, this putt to go 3 up on your opponent. And you're 3 up on your friend after that hole. And teeing this one up on the 15th hole. Oh my goodness, you hammered it. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And this is looking to be about 155 yards out. He's definitely into the second cut here. Let's see how he does. And they are going with the 9 iron on this one. Godspeed, my friend. Very long putt ahead. Almost. And if he sinks this, he wins the hole. I think this putt's going to break to the right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Still looking good. All right, let's go. This one's for par. Your opponent's going to give you that one. Just a short putt anyways. So, yeah, head to the next hole. See what we can do there. And that hole will be halved. And getting ready to tee off here on the 16th hole. And look at this. You got all of that one. I'm sure of it. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And from around 210 yards out, let's see what he does here. Okay, second shot here on the 16th. Ooh, he almost got that to go. And he's got a 12-foot putt in front of him here. Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on. And if you sink this, it will mean victory. I think this is going to go right to left. hello there. My name is John McCarthy, welcoming you to PGA Tour 2K25. This is going to get good.
Just doing the front 9 today, I guess.
All right, let's get to it. All right, let's let this one go. Well, no good. Okay, second shot for him on this one. Second shot here on the first. Great work on the approach. You saw that one, didn't you? That shot was marvelous. And a 7-foot putt for him. And all square after the first hole. All right, let's go. We got a par 4 on the second hole. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway. And unfortunately, that one will sneak its way into the second cut. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. This could be a bit long. Let's see how it goes. Second shot here on hole number 2. And this one might be too much from the rough. All right, sink this, and that'll be for birdie. This one's breaking pretty hard to the left here. Well, this one's on a line. And well done. You got most of the way there. And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go 1 up. I think it's breaking to the left. I think he's put it on a good line. It's still on track. Oh, and he just barely misses that one. All right, not much left here. Okay, your opponent's going to concede this putt, and we're going to head to the next hole now. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Okay, we got a par 4 here on the third hole. All right, let's go. Let's launch this one out there. Oh, man, you got a hold of that one. And this one's about 125 yards out. I like it. I like what you did there. Oh, almost in there. "10 feet to go." And I think this one's breaking to the left. That was amazing. Okay, if he sinks this, that will have the hole. And that hole's halved. And the fourth hole in this one is a par 3. Going with the 9-iron. All right, let's go. And that'll do. Grab your putter. This putt is about 14 feet. This putt's breaking just a smidge to the left. Well, the putt appears to be on line. That one drops on in for your second consecutive birdie. And that hole will be halved. And now we saunter onto the tee of the par 4 fifth hole. Okay, let's go. Pound this one into the fairway. Oh my goodness, you lit it up on that drive. Just absolute power. He's got around 155 yards to go here. Setting up here from the deep stuff. This is a very, very long putt, but I have confidence in you. This putt's going uphill and to the right. Ooh, right by. And this putt's going to put him one up. Here we go, par putt. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. And the putt goes down. Okay, par 3 here on the 6th. And they're going with the pitching wedge. Well, looking forward to this hole. Come on, kick right. Come on. All right, you've got this for the birdie. Let's go. This putt's going uphill, and I think it's going to the right as well. Oh, too bad. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. All right, that putt goes in, and he will win this hole. Okay, here's the par 4 7th. Ooh, watch this one run now. Okay, let's launch this next tee shot. What do you say? And look at that thing go. Oh my goodness, he smashed it. Let's see what his second shot looks like. Got about 125 to the pin. Nice approach. Good stuff. And he's looking at a 17-foot putt. This one seems to be tilting left to right. Yikes, that went right by. All right, sink this and you'll take the hole. Oh, ever so close to getting that birdie. Okay, just a few more inches to go. And a solid hole, tapping in for par. Okay, he needs this to have the hole. And we're ending this hole with a bit of a tap. Okay, par 3 for the 8th hole. Oh, hello. Well, let's see what you got. You managed to get a good swing on that. Good job. We're on the green. He's got a 16-footer on his hands here. Looks like a right to left break. Oh my goodness. Okay, you've got this to win the hole. I think we got a left to right break here. Looking pretty good. Nice putt. That's your 4th birdie of the day. And after that hole, we're all square. Teeing up now on hole number 9. Good shot. He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole. And from the deep stuff. And we're around about, I'd say 240, 245 to the pin. Oh, I see you're using the downslope to your advantage here. Nicely done.
Well, that's just fine golf playing there. That's on the green in under regulation. Well done. And he's got 125 yards to go, somewhere thereabouts. All right, if you sink this, you got the win. Let's just put that in the hole.
Swinging this one way out to the right. Oh, bad break.
And he's on the birdie hunt here. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what you can do. All right, and as this thing goes down, we're taking this to a playoff hole. This is going to be exciting.
Okay, let's see what he does off the tee, and then we'll just put our tee shot right inside of his.
And they've chosen a hybrid on this one. Okay, we're teeing off last in this playoff hole. Might have a little bit of an advantage, I don't know, but let's get this tee shot close. Okay, you're at a little bit of a disadvantage out of the gate. You're not closest to the pin, so we're going to have to win this one on score alone. Oh, the chip's denied. Okay, he needs this putt to drop if he wants to win. I think this one's moving to the right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Who continues to be good. Oh, and he makes it. Well, that's going to do it for me. It was fun. It was exciting to follow you through this playoff affair. It's just too bad you didn't pull out the win in the end, but that's all right. We'll get him next time. Well, hello there. Glad you could join me for a round. My name's John McCarthy. I'd like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25.
We are playing the match play today. This is going to be a good one.
All right, let's go. All right, let her fly. Let's see it.
That's not going to work, is it? Okay, second shot here on the first.
Well, missed the green there on that one. This one's your third. Looking really good. And there's a fancy little chip shot. Nicely done in there for the bird. And now this from 5 feet. And we are all square after the first hole. All right, we got a par 5 here on the second hole. Ooh, caught the downslope. This is going to have legs. All right, bombs away. Let's see what happens here. Let's go. Ooh, this is going to get a few more yards on the ground. Let's see it go. Yeah, we'll have that.
And from here, he will set up around 220 yards out.
Okay, second shot here on the second. Oh, almost got that chip to go.
And if he sinks this next putt, he'll go one up.
Looks like this one's taking a break to the left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. It's still on the line. Oh, and the putt doesn't go. All right, here's a 5-foot putt. And if he sinks this, the hole will be halved. And that hole will be halved. The third hole's a par 4. Okay, give this a smash. Oh, you caught that one. Jeez. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. And second shot here on the third. And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. This starts off pretty straight and then turns to the right a bit. Oh, it's getting there. And you're one up for the match after that one. And fourth hole coming up.
And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
Careful with this one. This is from way out. This putt's going uphill. Looks like it's moving right to left. Well, this one's looking okay. Still going. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt.
This next putt is for the bird. Let's see how he does.
So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And he gets the birdie putt to drop on in there. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. All right, ready to go here on the 5th hole. Fairway has a downslope in the landing area, so keep that in mind. That swing was to die for.
He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him.
This tee shot should play.
And as we set up here with the greens below us, might need a little less club.
The approach is heading a bit to the right.
And around 195 yards to the pin for him. Let's see what happens.
Setting up here, green side rough. And they'll take this all square if they can sink this. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Looks like he started this one out right. Still has a chance. Oh, the putt won't go. He's still made a pretty good putt, though. Wouldn't that be nice to save par on this one? It's breaking to the left, I think. Oh, oh man. And this putt from 4 feet. All right, your opponent is letting you have that one. Let's head to the next hole. Okay, he's got that one to go, and that will win the hole. All square after that hole. And now, the par 3 6th hole. Well, this should be fun. Let's see what happens here. That'll do.
Let's check this out. He's got a long putt. What's going to go down?
Looks like this one's breaking to the right. Ooh, looks like he's put it on a pretty good line. Oh, continuing to look good. Oh my, and he makes it.
This could be a birdie on the scorecard.
Okay, that hole's going to be halved. And the 7th will be a par 4. Oh, this one's in the fairway. All right, here we go. Give it a rip. Let's hit that fairway. And that was a tee shot. And he's setting up now about 130 yards out. And here's our second shot on the 7th. What will happen here? I'll just be quiet and watch and see how you do. Well, this one's looking good so far. Still online. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. He's got about 8 feet to the cup. Oh. And after that hole, you are 1 up on your friend. And here we go. Let's see what happens here on the 8th. And let's see how he does on this hole. And we're about 135 to the pin. Bounce right. Come on. That's a good one. Nice pin high. And let's see what happens. This is his second. All right, let's pop this in. Birdie putt. This one looks like it's moving a bit to the right here. Wonderful work out there so far. That's your 7th birdie on the day. He's got 12 feet to go here. It looks like this one's breaking to the left. Oh, it's going right by. And hats off to you, pulling down the W and beating your opponent here today in this match. Great work. All right, that's going to do it for me. And just want to thank you again for playing the game. And hopefully we see you soon. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I want to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Looking forward to today, no question.
I guess we're just doing the front nine of this course today.
Time to get into it. That'll work.
And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
This shot's about 80 yards out. This one might be a little too much.
Okay, there you go.
Oh, he almost got that chip to go. Okay, this putt to go one up on your friend.
I think this one will go left to right.
So far, so good. That will go to the bottom of the cup, and you have won this hole.
And after the first hole of this match, you are one up on your friend.
Okay, longer par 4 on this hole. Nicely struck.
And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes.
All right, this one's about 175 from the pin.
There you go. That's what you want. And here's his second shot. All right, he's putting this one for birdie.
I think this one's breaking to the left. Ooh, almost.
You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt.
And it drops. There we go. That's what we want.
And you're 2 up in this match after that hole. And the wind will be a factor on this. One's blowing right into our face.
This one's heading for it. Well, that'll play pin high for us. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. This is an 8-iron. And from 20 feet out, let's see what he does. I think this putt looks like it's going left to right. Oh, sliding by. And here he goes, putting for par here. All right, let's give your opponent that putt and move on to the next. Okay, you can go 3 up for the match if you sink this putt. And you are 3 up in this match after that hole. And let's see how things go here on the 4th. Well done. Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does. Okay, that green is well below us, so we might need a little less club. Nothing wrong with that. Safely on the green. And from 170-ish yards out. All right, good luck with this 15-footer. This one's going up the hill and to the left. It could be a good one. Let's keep this going. That's your 4th birdie of the day. Good work out there. Okay, if he sinks this, he'll have the hole. This one looks like it'll break to the right. And he gets it to drop, and that'll be for birdie. And that hole will be halved. Okay, tailwind blowing with us on this one. Oh, man. Just tapped that one. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. And here he goes. Coming out of the deep stuff on this one. Here's their 7-iron. And second shot here on the 5th. Oh, this is nice. Nailing another approach. Nice. Let's see how this shapes up. This is his 3rd shot. Right by the hole. And now this from 12 feet. Okay, giving another putt over to your opponent. That's fine. Let's move on. Nice putt, and that is for birdie number 5 on the day. And after that one, you are 4 up.
Made it to the 6th hole.
The wind's blowing out there, right to left. Was a good one. All right, let's see what he does on this one. Here's our second shot on this 6th hole. And looks like you're putting for eagle from here. That's not bad at all. Okay, if he sinks this one, it'll be for the bird. I think this one's going left to right. Hello there, my name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25.
Now, what is going to go down here today? We have match play just about to kick off.
All right, let's get this going. Look at you, just absolutely hammering that.
And let's see how this hole goes down for him.
Okay, he's found the deep rough. Taking this one with the 9-iron. And this one is about 90 yards to the pin. Approach shot worked out just fine. Okay, this is his third. This putt to go one up for the match. And this one looks like it's going uphill and to the right. This one's looking decent. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. Good job. You are one up after that first hole. All right, let's see what happens on hole number 11. Really nice swing. Safely on the green. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. Going with the 5 wood on this one. And from this incredible distance, it's going to be interesting to see what he pulls out here. And this one looks like it's kind of moving from the left to the right. I think he's on the right track here. Ooh, still looking good. Oh, and he gets it to go.
Good luck here. 18 feet to the cup.
Oh, this one's starting out okay. Continuing. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt. And that hole will be halved. Hole number 12 coming at you. All right, let's see how he does here on this hole. Okay, about 230 yards from here. And there's some fantastic golf putting for Eagle. Okay, let's see what he does here. He's around 205 yards out.
Well, this one might have enough roll to get to the green. Let's see.
Oh my, he almost dropped that chip in there. And if you can sink this, you'll go 2 up for the match. This one's got a pretty hard break left to the right. Just a little too much pace on that one. Here's a look for birdie. An uphill putt, moving right to left. Oh man, that could have been better, I think, but maybe a birdie on the next hole. And if this putt drops, we'll be at all square again.
All right, he dropped that one in there, and that's going to win the hole.
And after that hole, we're all square. Okay, 13th hole, and this is a par 4. See you later to that ball. All right, give this a rip. Whoa, came on to that one. Look at that fly. Okay, he's coming out of the deep stuff. All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Good little shot there. Oh my goodness, I'd almost dropped. Okay, here's your chance to go one up on your opponent. I think this one's going left to right. Looking good. Wow, amazing. And just one up on your friend after that hole. Okay, it's a lengthy par 4. Looking good off the tee. And he's just about ready to tee off. Let's see how he does. And this shot is around 170 yards away.
Oh, man, this might actually go down.
And this will be his second shot.
Oh my, can he get this to go?
And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer.
Okay, yeah, no need for him to putt that out. Let's head to the next hole. All right, that's a well-played hole, tapping in for birdie. And that hole will be halved. We've got a long par 4 staring us down on this one. That'll do nicely. All right, let's see how he does on this hole. And this one's about 135 yards from the pin. And yet another green in regulation for you. This one's about 130 yards out. And they've chosen the pitching wedge. He's putting this next one for birdie. Looks like this one will break a bit to the left. Oh. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend. Just a little too much power. Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here. Okay, giving another putt to your opponent. Let's move on. Well, that hole's behind us. Let's move on. And that hole will be halved. Okay, let's see what you can do here on the par 3 16th. Okay, we're on the green. All right, interested to see what he has in store for us here. Going with the 9 iron on this one. Okay, 18 feet to the cup. Oh man, this one's breaking pretty hard to the left. Ooh, that's too bad. We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt. Yeah, I think this one's breaking to the left. Okay, that one's in there. He's won this hole. All square after that hole. All right, here we go. Number 17. This one's a par 4. How close was that one? Here we go. Let's let this one go. Oh, and you got all of that one. And here we are, just in this greenside rough. And if he sinks this next putt, we're going Dormy. I think this one's going left to right. All right, here we go for the birdie. This one looks like it's breaking to the left. And he needs this next putt to send things into Dormy. All right, that putt goes down, and he takes this hole. Okay, we are moving forward. And now to 18. This one's a par 5.
one's heading to the fairway, I think.
Okay, let's send it. Ooh, came on to that one. Look at it go.
All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. All right, here's his second shot. And he's setting up with a long putt here.
And I think this one's breaking to the left.
Okay, you need this to win the hole.
This putt's moving to the left up the hill.
Oh man, just missed the eagle. He's got a 3-footer here.
Okay, we'll concede another putt here today and move on.
Okay, this one is over, and you've wound up on the bottom of the heap, so to speak. Next time, maybe you'll end up on top. Well, that's just about it for me here today. Hopefully you had a decent amount of fun. Scratch that. Hopefully you had a whole lot of fun. I hope that for you. Thanks again. See you soon.
Hello there, my name's John McCarthy, and I'm here to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Can't wait for the golf. I can't stress that enough. I'm very excited about the golf today.
As we kick things off, we're staring down the barrel of a par 4 first hole. Let's kick this one off in the fairway, and we'll take it step by step from there. How's that sound? All right, let's see how he does. Oh, looking good off the tee. He's got 110 yards to go here. Let's see what happens.
Second shot here on the first. A little wayward on that approach. And this one's for your par. This one's got a pretty steep left to right break. Bit long on that one. And this putt's going to put him one up. And I see he doesn't even need to putt that one out. Mighty generous of you. And after that one, your opponent is one up for the match. And the second hole, we have a par 4. Let's go. All right, load up. Let's let this go. Oh dear, look at that go. Okay, he's setting up his second shot here. And second shot here on the second hole. Decent approach there. 16 feet to go. This one's breaking pretty hard to the right. And if he sinks this, he will go 2 up. And yeah, that's in there. He's going to win this hole. And after that one, your friend is 2 up for the match. And here we go. Third hole, par 5. Okay, let's smash this one out there. Okay, and as we set this one up, it's deep into this rough. Just wanted you to know. Well, I hope for your sake this holds the fairway. All right, and that one will indeed just barely get into this first cut. And from here, he is looking at around 205 yards to the pin. Here's a look at their 5-iron. Okay, from the green side rough.
And if this drops, he can go to 3 up. All right, you've got about 6 feet here. And this is his look at birdie. And that hole's halved. Okay, we have a par 3 on the 4th. They're going with the 5-iron here. Have a good tee shot. Maybe this one I'll kick to the left. Nice approach. This putt's about 14 feet out. And this one's, I think, going left to right. And he's got that one to go in the cup. All right, sink this one and you'll win the hole. I think this one's going just a tiny little bit to the left. Nice work out there. That's your second birdie in a row. Okay, that was a good hole. Took your friend down a notch. I like it. Let's see what we can do here on the 5th. Well done. And let's see how he does on this hole. Okay, this is about 240 yards or so from the pin. All right, this is his second. Heading towards that bunker. Well, this should be fun for him, hitting out of the beach and all.
And this one is for the bird. And if he drops this, he'll have the hole. All right, conceding another putt. Let's head on to the next. Okay, that hole's going to be halved. Hole number 6. Oh man, that was just striped. And he's ready to let her rip. Let's see how this hole goes. And this one's about 85 yards to the pin. Lovely. And this one is around 80 yards from the pin. Yep, that's out of the top shelf. Good work. Setting up here 10 feet from the cup. This one's going a bit to the right. Going towards that hole. And that drops for your 4th birdie of the day. And let's see, he's setting up now, 2-footer. And that hole will be halved. Wind's blowing right in our face on this one. Looks like a fairway off the tee here. Okay, he appears to be ready to roll on this one. Let's see how this tee shot goes. Okay, we've found your friend here in the deep rough. Let's see how he does. This one's coming out of the rough. Might not have enough on it. And this one's around 185 yards to the pin. A little off on that approach, but that's okay. Well, he's in the bunker here. Let's see how he deals with it, shall we? Nice chip. Fantastic. All right, let's see if he can do this. He needs it to save par. Okay, you need this one to have the hole. And that hole will be halved. Okay, 8th hole coming up. Nicely played. And he's ready to go. Let's see how this hole goes for him. This one's fairway bound. Okay, second shot here on the 8th hole. Come on, bounce to the right for us. That's a safe shot. All right, this one's about 85 yards out. This one's for birdie. And here's an uphill putt, moving to the left. Oh, that was almost in. And he needs this next putt to win the match. Sorry. Well, this one is over, and you couldn't pull out the win. Your friend will walk away 2 up over you at the end of this one. Well, that is all she wrote for me. I had an enjoyable time ripping around the links with you today. See you next time. Hey there, hope you're doing great, because I certainly am. My name is John McCarthy, and I would like to welcome you to PGA Tour 2K25. Let's get this in gear. And today we are kicking off here on the 10th hole, playing the back 9 of this course. All right, let's go. And he's got this one kicking off the downslope, should be on the green. All right, let's launch this in to the atmosphere, preferably hitting the fairway. All right, second shot on the 10th. Rolled right by. And this putt right here will put him at 1 up. Ooh.
All right, here we go. This one for the birdie.
Okay, this putt is around 6 feet out. And you're one up on your friend after this first hole. And a par 4 coming up here on the 11th. That ball was launched.
And let's see how this tee shot fares for him.
And here we go. This is his second shot. Second shot here on the 11th. Lining this one up at 21 feet. Looks like this putt will track a bit to the right. Oh, what do we have here? It's still tracking. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. All right, he's got this for birdie. Let's see what happens. And there he goes. That's going to drop for him. And that hole will be halved. And teeing it up now on the 12th. Oh, you hit the send button on that one. That one's way out there. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what happens here with him. This one looks pretty good. Should be in the fairway. And this is around the 245-yard mark. Well, look at you putting for eagle now. That's fine work. Fine work indeed. And he will set up from around 235 yards out. And they're going with the 4-iron here. You'll be 2 up on the match if you sink this putt. This one's breaking left to right. Looks like he got a line on this. This one's still on track. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt. And you're 2 up after that hole. Okay, 13th hole. This one's a par 4. Oh, just smashed that.
He's looking ready to roll. Let's see how he does on this hole.
This is going to chase out a bit further down the fairway. Watch it go. This is very, very sandy. Let's get out of here. Okay, using that downslope nicely. This one should be okay. The shot's just about 95 yards to the pin. This putt is daunting, to say the least. Hopefully he can this.
Okay, if he sinks this, he'll take the hole.
All right, he gets it to go, and that will win the hole. And, well, that didn't go too well. Maybe next hole we'll get him. All right, on to the 14th. This one is a par 4. Okay, full sand. Let's go. Unlucky. And with that, he's on the green. Nowhere near the pin necessarily, but you can't fault him for that. He's putting. Oh, man. Well, this is what his putt looks like. I'm glad I'm not him right now. I think it's breaking to the left. Oh, just slides by. Okay, drop this and you'll go 2 up on your friend. And as that drops to the bottom, you've won the hole. Great work. And after that one, you're 2 up. Here comes hole number 15. Okay, on the green safely. And let's see how this hole goes down for him. And they're choosing the 6-iron here.
Okay, he's eyeing this one up. He's got a long putt ahead of him. Let's tune in, see what happens.
I think he's put it on a good line.
Oh, and he gets that to drop.
All right, you need this putt to drop if you want to have the hole.
Good luck with this. Got to give it some gas up the hill, and it's breaking a little to the right.
Oh my, wish I could have given you that one. Well, that hole didn't really go our way, did it? And next is the 16th. This one's a par 5. Oh, this tee shot should work. All right, let's send this ball away. Oh my goodness, just smashed that drive. Alrighty, second shot on the 16th.
And the green tends to slope away from us where we want to land it, so be careful of the approach. And now he's looking at 200 yards or so to the pin.
Five-iron on display for this one.
Oh, and that one just barely makes its way into the second cut.
Oh man, you almost got that chip to go. Okay, if you sink this, you'll go 2 up on your friend.
We got a downhill putt here, going right to left as well. Starting this one out pretty good.
Ooh, it's still on track. Yes! Drops it on in there. What a putt.
Okay, after that one, you're 2 up on your friend.
Okay, par 4 on this one, number 17.
Oh yeah, I'll approve that.
Alrighty, he's good to go on this one. Let's see how he does.
Looking good off the tee.
And he's setting up here around 135 yards out.
And this is our second shot here on the 17th. Come on, give us a kick to the right.
Oh, that'll do.
Here we go. This one for birdie.
This one looks like it has a bit of a break to the right.
Oh, almost had the birdie there.
And he needs this to win the hole. Yeah, I think this putt's going to break to the right.
And as he drops that one to the bottom, he has also won this hole. Well, unfortunately, you lost that hole. No good.
And now to number 18. This one's a par 4.
Oh, this one's dropping fairway for sure.
All right, let's let her fly. Let's go.
Beautiful swing. This shot's around 95 yards to the pin. Nice stroke. We're on the green. Okay, second shot for him on this one. "25 feet from the cup."
Looks like this one's taking a break to the left.
Oh, look at this thing.
Continues on a great line. Oh, yes, that'll go down. Nicely done. Hello there, and a big fat welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. Guess what? It's time for the golfs.
I think this is going to be some fun. We're kicking off a round of match play here.
All right, let's crack into it.
Okay, here we go. Let's launch this one out there. Well, this drive's looking okay. And he's coming out of the deep rough here. Second shot here on the first. Great work there. That's a great approach. Ooh, almost in there with the chip. All right, drop this and you'll go one up on your opponent.
I think this starts off pretty straight and then takes a bit of a left turn. Ooh, that was close.
Here we go. Let's drop this and get your par. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing.
Okay, he's got 2 feet to go here.
And after that first hole, all square.
Got a par 3 for the second hole.
Taking this one with the 8 iron. And let's see what you do off the tee here.
Nice, that's some solid contact.
Well, that'll do for now. 14-footer.
I think this is going to go right to left.
Now that was a golf shot.
All right, this is his birdie look. So it looks like it has a little bit of a break to the left. And as that one drops into the cup, that'll be a birdie on his scorecard.
And that hole will be halved.
We've got a par 4 third hole in front of us here. Okay, let's rip this out into the fairway.
Second shot on the third. That's safe.
Let's see what he does here. He's about 150 yards out. Okay, they're going with the pitching wedge here.
And I think he's trying to reconcile things here. He's got a long putt to deal with. I think this one's going to go a bit to the left. Looks like he's put it on a good line. Oh, almost.
And you'll go one up on your opponent if you can just sink this putt. Well, it's heading towards the hole.
Oh, yeah. Second consecutive birdie. I like the way this is going. Let's see what happens here on hole number 4.
Nicely done.
All right, let's see what he does on this one. This shot's about 80 yards out.
And here's our second shot on the 4th. Nice. This one's a 9-footer. And if he manages to sink this putt, the hole will be halved. Okay, that hole's going to be halved.
And let's see how we do here on the 5th.
Safe approach. Nice. He's ready to let her rip here. Let's see what he does. And here's their 8-iron. All right, if you can sink this, snatch a birdie and be on our way.
Looks like this one's breaking to the right. So far, so good. Still going good. And it drops. Well done. Fantastic putt.
He's going to want to make this 10-foot putt.
And he gets it to drop. That's his birdie.
And that hole will be halved.
big par 5 ahead of us here.
Bit of a downslope out there around the landing area in this fairway.
I'm liking that one. And he's ready to tee off here. Let's see how this goes.
Ooh, extra distance happening here off the downslope.
Let's see what his second shot looks like. Okay, second shot on the 6th. This shot's about 75 yards to the pin. Doing all right, hitting those greens today. Well done. Sink this and you'll pull down a birdie. As that drops, that marks down your 5th birdie so far today. And if he can sink this, that's going to have the hole. Okay, that hole's going to be halved.
And 7th hole is a par 5.
Oh, you hit that one well. Here we go. Let's see what this guy does. Okay, we're about 250 to the pin.
Nicely done on the green and on an under regulation, mind you.
All right, if you can get this to go, yeah, it's worth celebrating. We'll put it that way. This one's way out there. Let's see what goes down.
Oh, this has my attention.
Oh my. Yeah, from that distance, that's going to work.
We'll be back to all square if they drop this putt.
Looks like he started this one out right. Continues to be online. Oh, and he makes it.
This match is all square after that hole.
And the 8th hole, we have a par 3.
Looking forward to see what you do here.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right, he's getting ready to fire away with his second shot.
Ooh, he was close.
7-foot putt for him.
All right, if you sink this, you can take this Dormy.
You're cooking out there. 7th birdie so far.
And after that one, you are one up in the match.
Let's see what we can do on the 9th. He's ready to tee off. Let's see what he has. And this is somewhere around 155 yards out. Nice shot. That'll do. And they're going with the pitching wedge. He's a long ways out here with this next putt. Hopefully, maybe he misses.
I think this one will go left to right. Looks like he's put a good stroke on it. Still looking good. Oh, and he can't get it to drop.
All right, I have confidence. If you sink this next one, you will win it.
It was going pretty hard to the left. Okay, this one is over, and you've managed to pull out the win, ending here at 2 up. That's great work. Well, that's it for me. This is where we go our separate ways. Thank you for the round.